Okay, parents, if you're struggling with how to prevent that dreaded summer slide this year, so your kids will have a killer report card here, Rick Kamal from EduNova has an easy 3-step action plan that will ease your worries. And this actually works, correct?
That's correct. We've actually worked with experts, about 30 leading education experts from major universities, including Stanford, MIT, Boston University, to develop a lot of techniques and strategies to help students gain a lot of academic success. And we have a proven track record in terms of helping them.
You know, a lot of people say that, oh, this summer is a time for a break for a child. Yes, it is a time for a break, but you say just spend an hour a day so you don't have problems with your report card, with studying and falling behind next year.
That's right. And in fact, a lot of folks think about just preventing the slide,
right.
But summer is actually an opportunity to really teach a lot of techniques to kids so that they can really start the new year running and in fact have a great report card and be really doing an excellent job in the following year.
And there are fun ways to do this, so you know, it's not just an hour a day going, oh, I have to do this again.
That's right.
Okay. All right. First you say look back before leaping forward.
That's right. So if you've got any gaps as a student, go back to your teachers or professors and ask them, you know, what are some of the tips they might have for you to focus on during the summer, and start focusing on some of those areas during every hour of the week. And then also go to your new professors or teachers and ask them, you know, I've had a few problems in these areas. What would you suggest I do? They'll give you some materials, and when you go to them next year, they'll know you're really interested, serious, and so forth. And so they're going to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Okay, and a lot of that information will be sinking in, even if you're not learning it, the complete way necessarily. It will be sinking in, so it gives you less work during the school year.
That's right, because in fact, like you mentioned, you probably want to actually meet all your professors that you're going to have or teachers next year. Get the syllabus, get some reading materials, start looking that stuff up now, so you've got that head start, and you're going to do better than your peers also. And you're going to have more spare time in the year to do extracurricular activities.
Right, so you basically start the year off running. You go into it really strong then.
Exactly. And then in addition to that, one thing a lot of students could benefit from is starting to gain expertise in really strong study skills. You know, most students don't have good study skills. They don't know how to take notes. They don't know how to do those types of things. And during the summer, they can have a plan to actually build foundational study skills so that they're really prepared to do better for years to come.
What ways can you do that? Is it taking notes? I mean, I know there's some really effective methods of taking notes that help kids retain more information and really come out ahead.
That's right. So one area is note taking. For example, most kids don't know that if you write your notes rather than type them, color them, underline them, highlight them, and in fact review them 24 hours after you first record them, your retention rate goes way up.
24 hours after you first record them. That's a really good idea. It's just there's so much other work to do for the kids too, so it's hard to sometimes do that. But if you're going to retain the information, it makes more sense. What about test prep? Testing, oh gosh, testing is so difficult for so many kids.
That's right.
And prepping for it is even more difficult because you're not sure which information you should really be focusing on, even if you're given that information by the teacher.
That's true. And one great thing is, again, with those notes, not only review them 24 hours afterwards, but review all your notes once a week. It's only going to take you about 15 minutes. And what you're going to find is you will know everything from the course. And spend about a third less time studying for your over the course of the semester by just reviewing your notes once a week. It gets imbibed, and you'll retain it for semesters to come.
Wow. Okay, that's a really, really good tip. Very good tip. Takes 15 minutes. A lot of kids have trouble with writing too, and I was always told if you're a good writer, you can pretty much do anything for the most part. Do you have any suggestions? Write diaries or keeping up your writing skills and improving them?
That's right. Yeah. So there are a lot of actually templates or techniques to figure out how to, first of all, overcome writer's block.
Okay.
For example, most kids just don't even know where to start writing. And so if you learn techniques to overcome writer's block, that's the first step.
Okay.
And from there, then start practicing.
Then you're opening up the world.
That's right.
Wonderful. These are really good tips. Rick, Kamal, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, coming up, we have expert advice to ensure the pictures you take of your kids are absolutely the best ones possible. We'll be right back.